I'm not British or a woman or particularly like being fucked in the ass. Anymore.
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that let you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come. And I'ma remain a soldier till the war is won. Chop, 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 you don't flip. Chop, 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 you don't flip. Chop, chop, chop.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back, and I said welcome back to yet another video, y'all. And let me be real with y'all, I'm going to make this quick. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. In terms of album reviews, I be rambling. I really do. I ramble in videos anyway, but I'm gonna try to make this quick. You know what I'm saying? I might not get too much into detail. Y'all get where I'm coming from. Y'all get my perspective. Y'all get this. Y'all get that. Yeah, y'all are going to understand. So, so before I even get started, this is Childish Gambino's last album. So he says, right? This is going to be his last album. This is the last time he is creating an album. And I'm going to be honest with you, I feel some type of way about that. I really do, because it's like, I don't know. I love Childish Gambino's work. I've always loved it growing up. It's been one of those things where it's like, Gambino has inspired me in many different ways, right? In terms of his comedy, his music, his acting, his producing, his writing. It's like a lot of his stuff I see myself kind of doing, if that makes any sense. Like if I was in his shoes, I feel like I would write similar to the way he writes in terms of, you know, like for example, his shows. And his music really spoke to me too. Like I feel like I would write like his earlier music. Like Camp, whether that's good or not, because I know people are kind of iffy about that album nowadays, but I relate so much to his work. I never knew this man, and probably never will, but I love this man's work so much. I love his energy when he brings the interviews and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm talking like he's dead. He's not dead, but I have a huge found of respect for this individual. And I know he might have his doubters here and there, but he's a celebrity. Every celebrity has some doubters, some haters. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. I'm sorry. But yeah, and this is going to be the last album. The last ever album review from Childish Gambino, which is crazy to think about. I really hope he releases music under another name, like Donald Glover or something like that. I think that might be what he's going. But I think under the Childish Gambino name, he said, it's most likely a rap. So, yeah, I know this sounds like a eulogy for this man, but I guess it's a eulogy for the stage name Childish Gambino. And I'm also going to try to see him later this year, and I hope to vlog it. If I don't, I'm going to be very disappointed, but let's see what happens. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, Childish Gambino, in terms of his discography, right, you feel me, which I will be ranking his albums eventually, there's still more of his music that I still haven't reviewed yet. Yes, his mixtapes like Cul-de-sac and Royalty. You know, there's a lot more Gambino work that I could still, you know, review. This, that, and the third if I really feel like it. I could review Stone Mountain, which is another mixtape. It's the other side to Kauai. There's still a bunch of music I could really review from him. I'm gonna still review This Is America one day. I'm gonna still talk about that song one day, even though I still haven't yet. I'm gonna definitely review that song one day. Maybe Summertime Magic. You know, there's still a lot more Gambino content that I can still create. Still so much. But in terms of albums, yeah, it's a wrap. So, in the first song of Bando Stone and the New World album, soundtrack, whatever, Hearts Were Meant to Fly. This is a 4 out of 10. I don't really like this song, really. One criticism I could say about Gambino's new work is that it's too much. It's too overproduced. The synth waves, the trip is very trippy. The EDMs are going crazy. I like the Undertale sample that was lit. and he changes genres like crazy, which is not a complaint, but it's too much. It's not flowing well in this song. The next song is Lithonia. I already reviewed that song. Very solid song. I think I rated it an 8.5 out of 10. You know, and we need more rock out of Gambino. Like, it's crazy how he's finally doing rock music, and it seems to be some of the best on the album. And he's ending the Childish Gambino name. So, you know, let's see what happens. Lithonia is very solid. I really did solid. And the video was crazy as hell. That video was very wild. If you know, you know. Survive featuring Chloe Bailey is actually pretty good too. Not as good as Lithonia, but it's good. It's an 8 out of 10. You know, Chloe sounds great. The vocals are on point. I get a lot of BTI vibes, you know, because of internet. And maybe I'm just desperate to kind of hear some because the internet type of, because I think that's my favorite Gambino. I think that's Gambino's best album. But, you know, the rapping is back, y'all. He's finally rapping again. That's what I really wanted the entire time. I really wanted him to rap again. I kept saying that, bro. Because for real, we haven't heard him rap since, like, on his own project since, like, 2014. Like, it's been 10 years. Like, I've been steady waiting for rapping for so long from Gambino. Y'all don't really understand it. Like, this is America. It's like, I mean, the rapping in that, I mean, let's be real with you. He could flow much better in terms of rap. You feel me? In terms of rapping, like, full out, This Is America isn't his full out. That's not what I mean by rapping. But that was the closest thing to rapping that we got on the project since Kawhi and Stone Mountain, since the mixtape of 2014. So I was begging for that to happen. Waking My Love was a breath of fresh air, I will say. I'm surprised there was no rapping on that one. I was really shocked. But I'm like, you know what? I'm thankful for what it is, right? 3:15:20, don't even know what that was. That was just, like, what? But, you know, rapping is full force on this album. Finally came back a little bit. You know what I mean? It's a very overstimulating song, too. The sax solo is on point. I like the saxophone. It's just a chill type of vibe, and I'm surprised that he also mentioned Fresh and Fit. The production is on point. It's solid, and I get a lot of, like I said, Frank Ocean vibes from it. Yeah, I think Survive is a pretty solid track. 8 out of 10. Steps Beach is very chill. It's very melancholy. It's very relaxed. You know what I'm saying? It gives me Kawhi vibes. I know, like, a lot of his song, a good amount of his music on, actually, I'm not even gonna say a good amount, because a few songs on this album kind of reminds me of, you know, older type music that Gambino has made. But not a lot, though. Don't get me wrong. Definitely not a lot. But I will say maybe these two songs. Donald has also spent the last 2 summers, I learned this, on Steps Beach, which is an actual beach. Like a chill song. Not too much going on. It's acoustic vibes. And it's very wholesome. I like this song. I really do. Talk My Shit is very fire to me. Like I said, rapping again, I loved it. Baby Keem should have been on this song. I really would have enjoyed that. I could have sworn that was Coil Ray. I'm not gonna lie, but it's I forgot her name. I apologize. I forgot her name. But you know, we've heard, you know, baby squeaky type rap voices. We've always heard them throughout the years, and I think, you know, from like Coil Ray, Baby Keem, and I'm missing somebody. Playboy Cardi. I don't know how I forgot him. He's, you know, that man's amazing. But yeah, Steps Beach is, no, not Steps Beach. I'm on the Talk My Shit right now. Yeah, Talk My Shit is pretty fire. It's actually my favorite so far. 9 out of 10 song. You know, the rapping is back. The features did solid. The beat is hard. I like the Dragon Ball Z type of, you know, samples, whatever. Thought it was pretty solid. Gotta Be is actually my least favorite Gambino song of all time that I've listened to. I hate the song. 3 out of 10. I guess he's talking about, you know, being an alcoholic in the beginning. Like I said, a bit too much. All over the place. Starts off great. Yeah, matter of fact, it starts off pretty good. It starts off pretty good. I'm not gonna cap it. Like, it wasn't too much going on, but it's overproduced. That the rest of the song really kind of ruined that for me. The beat is awful. I like the Prodigy sample, I guess, but not much more I can say. Real Love is actually one of my favorites as well. It's about the same as Lithonia to me. Or maybe the same as Survive, which is A, whatever. Another wholesome type of song. Rock 2000 synth pop funk type of feel to it. Great lyrics and smooth vocals. Look, me, when it comes to Gambino, what I like is smooth vocals. I don't like when he distorts his voice too much. It just gets too muffled, and sometimes I don't even understand half the things he's saying, and it's just like, was that really necessary? Like, was all that necessary? I don't think it's necessary, because Gambino can actually sing his ass off. He can sing like crazy. He has great vocals. Why are you distorting your voice, Donald? Like, you don't have to do that. I don't think that's necessary to me, and it kind of makes me not like the music. Like, for example, California. If you sung regular, bro, it would have worked. But California as a song on the Waking My Love album did not work to me. Because when you change your voice too much, it's just, it takes away from the song to me. You know what I'm saying? It really does. It really does. Unnecessarily. Like, Redbone, it worked. Redbone, it worked. You feel me? When you sing the more high pitch, a little bit more raspier type of voice, I like that. It wasn't too different to how you were already singing. It was just, you were just singing higher. Right? And you wasn't doing the most. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a drastic change to me. Even though I thought it was at first, but it worked. It worked. But when you got all this auto-tune and so much filters on your voice, it's just like, In the Night, let's go to this song. In the Night is my favorite song on this album. It's the best song. The harmonies are great. It's a very theatrical type of feel to it. The vocals are just, and Georgia Smith, I need to listen to her music a lot more because she killed it to me. She did a very solid job singing in this song with Gambino. Great song. I like the drums. It's very infectious. Beautiful song in every way. In every way. Yoshino was pretty good too. I like Yoshino. And apparently it's a Drake diss. So, and I didn't hear that at first. But it's a Drake diss. And I thought it was pretty good. I guess everybody just hates Drake nowadays. Like, how many people in the industry have a beef with Drake? Like, Drake is catching a lot of L's this year. He's really kind of irritated a lot of people. But apparently Donald and Drake never even had any interaction. My homie, he talked to me about the beef. And he said that Gambino disses Drake because he wants to be like Drake, or he feels like he is Drake. Something like that. It's kind of like, I don't think Drake didn't do anything to him, like, necessarily, but, or directly, but it's an interesting, weird beef, I will say, if Gambino is really dissing Drake. Because that's, I don't know, it just doesn't, it's like, what? You know, it's so random to me, it really is. Because This Is America started off as a Drake diss. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why are you randomly dissing Drake? Okay. Shout out to Donald, I guess. Can You Feel Me is an adorable song. It's very cute. Like, it's very cute, but I'm gonna have to give it like a 6 to me, bro. Like, it's very adorable. It's not a bad song by any means, but it's like, I don't know. I don't see myself going back to this song at all. But it's so adorable though. Like, it really is cute. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we hear Donald's son, Legend Glover, singing a little bit and dropping some bars, and I thought it was adorable. I thought it was very wholesome. You know, very vibes like it's like a very bouncy type of vibe. It's very colorful. You know, singing the alphabet throughout the song. You know, African instrumentals. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was adorable. I really did. I really did. You know. Next song is No Excuses, and also very chill as well. You know what I mean? Magical. Yeah. The vocals are pretty decent. Nice jazz feel to it. I could imagine a Tiny Desk type of video for this song. You know what I mean? Like I could imagine, right? Like them playing this in like a what's it called? Like a coffee shop or something like that, or like, you know how coffee shops or like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a small type of secluded area, and they have like bands to really kind of serve as the entertainment. It's the type of song I feel like they would play. Like a coffee shop, donut shop. You know, like what if they would playing this at like Starbucks or something like that? I could see that. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, it's very, yeah, No Excuses is pretty decent. You know, nice jazz feel, and it's not too long. It's not a long song. It's pretty decent. And it stopped at a very appropriate time too. Like, if it was going on too long, I'd be like, no, it's going on too far. But yeah. The next song is Cruising, and I didn't like this song really. It's a 5 out of 10 to me. Yeet didn't really add much to me. The production is grand. I do like that. But Donald's voice is too distorted. I don't really care about this song. Same thing with We Are God. We Are God is a 4 out of 10 song. 3:15:20 sample is pretty nice. Like, we are. I like that. But I didn't really like this song. Like I said, the voice is too distorted. Not really a big fan of it. Running Around is a 9 out of 10 song. 2000s movie vibes. You know what I'm saying from this song? Like an intro to like a Disney song, like a Disney Channel video or something like that. 9.5 out of 10. I really did enjoy it, and I like the rock to it. I like the rock element to it. I really did. It's very nice. Like, we need more Gambino that does rock music, because his rock music is actually some of my favorites on the album. Yeah, he finally. That's the genre I would not mind him just continuing on. I like Running Around. You know, it's like an end credits or an intro type of song from 2000s, like 2003 or 2. I like this song. And the feature was pretty good too with Fushi. I hope I said that right. Yeah. Next song, Defecate. Defecate is a 6.5 out of 10. Not really anything special. I like the bass. The lyrics are pretty good. Nice instrumental, pretty funky. It's a 6.5 out of 10 to me. Happy Survival. I don't really rate this too much. It's just like an instrumental. It's like The Night Me and Your Mama Met from Awaken My Love, when it's just purely instrumental. It's not really about vocals, I guess. You know, it's a chill vibe, I guess. It's originally made by a Ghanaian in like the 70s, so you know, pretty decent. You know, pretty interesting. I learned that. A Place Where Love Goes is a 5 out of 10 song. You know, it has good elements, but it's too up and down for me, bro. It's too up and down. Like, if you stuck to one type of flow throughout this whole song, right, it'll be much better. I think the second flow he used, I forgot that quick, and I just listened to it, but that was the end of the album. That is the last song on the album, and yeah. The best songs on the album, my favorite is In the Night. I love that song. Running Around is pretty good. Talk My Shit is pretty good. Real Love is adorable as well. I like that. The worst, I'd probably say Got to Be. We Are God. Even though we aren't, there's only one God. It kind of reminds me of that song he did back in Kauai. We are becoming God. We are becoming God. Yeah, Donald hasn't talked about God in like a minute since Kauai. Since that song. Real ones know that song. The best produced, ooh, that's a good one. The best produced may be Talk My Shit. I really did enjoy that. I love Talk My Shit in terms of production. It was pretty good. I like Lithonia. Lithonia makes me feel a lot. It really does. Yeah. Most forgettable is probably Happy Survival. Like, I'm not gonna remember that shit. And like I said, Got to Be, and We Are God. You know, possibly even Advocate, low key, because I don't remember that. Nah, Definitely has some good elements to it. So I'll probably say A Place Where Love Goes. So that was the end of the album. Bando, Stone in the New World. Well, I guess this is a soundtrack as well, so I guess I'm not gonna see a lot of these songs in the full potential that it should be. You know, because when it comes to a soundtracks and albums are like, it's a decent amount of difference to it. Like with a soundtrack, right? Certain songs go to like a particular scene, you know what I mean? So a particular situation within the movie, and I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't know how these songs match with the situations at hand, with the scenes. So I guess I'm just rating it based off of what he just put out. You know what I mean? If I saw these songs with the situation that they are in, maybe I have much more of an appreciation for certain songs. But as of right now, this is all I got. I kind of feel like he should have released the movie and the album at the same time. I guess to kind of, give us more context on where these songs are at. But it is what it is. Because we've seen with Donald, right? Donald tends to write something that is next to an album, right? Like a screenplay. Like we saw that with Because of the Internet. And mind you, I like stuff like that that's very creative. Something to go along with the album to enhance your entertainment, to enhance your knowledge on the music. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm just gonna judge it off of the music itself instead of the movie to go with it. I'm talking in circles. Hope y'all really enjoyed this album review, and if I could rate this album, I'm gonna be honest with you, maybe a 6 out of 10. This is not Gambino's best work still, Because of the Internet and Awaken My Love. I love that era. I really do. I always have. That was Gambino's best time to me. Was, of course, 2013 to 18. You know what I mean? Yeah, those were the best Gambino years, in my opinion. But I didn't care for 31520 like that. Ada Vista made me appreciate 31520 much better. Because of more finished work, and I think I gave that a 7 out of 10. This album, maybe, if not, is lesser than or equal to Ada Vista, right? I don't think maybe it's not good as Ada Vista, or maybe it's on par, but I don't think it's an improvement a lot. You know what I mean? I don't really think so. But yeah, so maybe like a 6 out of 10, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So that was the end of the album review, and man, when Gambino's at his high, he's at his height. When he's at his low, I don't really appreciate that. You know what I mean? But I still love you, bro. Keep it up. I'm going to see you in Raleigh, so yeah, you're going to see my face out there, and I can't wait to see you, bro. You feel me? So, yeah.